Have you ever found yourself scrolling through social media, looking at someone else's life, and thinking, wow, they're so lucky. They can go anywhere they want, do anything they want. It's a feeling we all know, that little pang of envy when we compare our lives to others. Well, I want to share a little story with you today, a story about a small sparrow who felt exactly the same way. Our little sparrow lived in a beautiful, sprawling oak tree. Every morning she would wake up, chirp a happy song, and then look up at the sky. And every morning she would see the clouds. Oh, how she envied them. They drifted so effortlessly, floating on the breeze without a care in the world. They're so free, she would sigh to her reflection in a doodle. They can travel across mountains and oceans, see everything just by letting the wind carry them. I wish I could be as free as a cloud. She spent her days watching a particular fluffy, grey cloud. She'd imagine the amazing sights it was seeing, the far-off lands it was visiting, while her sparrow friends were busy building nests, finding juicy worms, and playing games of chase through the forest. Our little sparrow would just sit on her branch, her eyes fixed on the sky, lost in a daydream of a life that wasn't hers. She felt her own life was so small, so confined to this one tree, this one patch of woods. The freedom of the cloud seemed so much grander than her own. One afternoon, the sky began to change. The gentle blue was swallowed by a darker, more menacing shade of grey. The wind, which usually whispered through the leaves, began to howl. A storm was coming. The little sparrow hunkered down in her nest, watching as the world outside turned into a whirlwind of rain and wind. She looked for her friend, the grey cloud, and saw it being tossed and torn apart by the gale. The cloud wasn't floating freely anymore. It was being violently pushed and pulled, with no control over where it was going. The storm blew it far away until it was just a tattered wisp on the horizon, and then it was gone. The storm passed as quickly as it came. The sun broke through, and a rainbow stretched across the clean, fresh sky. The little sparrow peeked out of her nest. The air was calm again. She looked up, but the grey cloud was nowhere to be seen. It was then, in that quiet moment, that something clicked inside her. She had been so busy envying the cloud's freedom that she had completely forgotten about her own. She stretched her wings, feeling the strength in them. She wasn't at the mercy of the wind like the cloud was. She could choose her direction. She could fly high above the trees or dip low to skim the surface of the pond. She could decide to visit the neighboring meadow or stay right here in her cozy oak tree. The storm didn't blow her away. It just made her appreciate the strength of her own wings. She wasn't meant to drift. She was built to soar. And that's the heart of the story, isn't it? It's so easy to look at others and think they have it better, to believe their path is easier or more exciting. We compare our chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. But the truth is, we all have our own unique set of wings. We all possess the tools, the talents, and the strength we need to navigate our own journey. That person you admire, they have their own storms to face, their own winds they can't control. Your life, your path, your journey, it's yours. It isn't meant to look like anyone else's. Instead of wishing for someone else's life, let's learn to appreciate the wings we've been given. Let's practice using them, strengthening them, and trusting that they are powerful enough to carry us wherever we truly want to go. You already have everything you need to soar. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this story resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you hit that like button and subscribe for more stories and reflections. Until next time, remember to trust your wings.